Hi, friends. Quick video from Growers Outlet. Wow, it's been quite a week. We didn't do the Friday video. We skipped it because we were so busy. We had 3 full trucks of plants delivered and we had to get them in and out. Yesterday, we thought about it, but that was impossible because all the stuff was going the other direction back out with the customers. Very busy on the weekends this time of year. The best day to come would be Saturday morning early or Friday because that's when the store is best stocked by Sunday morning, which is now, by the way, happy Sunday. Have a blessed Sunday. It's pretty much just like a cyclone came through here. Anyway, that's springtime for us. But we're just going to do a quick video, walk around, show you some of the things. We're not going to go too far, not too long. But just try to get something out there so you can see what we've got. There are some new things in and some really cool stuff too. And magnolias. These are the girls series of magnolias. National Arboretum did these years ago. I think there's 5 different ones in the series. It's a cross between Stosser magnolia and Stella magnolia, the hybrid. Okay, we've got gallon perennials, lantanas, lots of lantanas in gallons. We have gallon plumbagos in. We had these ran out. They're back in stock. Some salvias, more lantanas over there. This is the Gregory type of salvia. So Furman's red. Great plants for, I think there's some over here with some flowers on them, but great plants for butterflies. More salvias down here. Mexican heather, fantastic, durable, perennial. The native honeybees, or feral honeybees, I guess is the right word. Love them. Gallon, Coreopsis, Gara, some Dianthus, the fire witch Dianthus, which is a great one. Michelle's on the camera. Michelle, if you'll get some of the flowers on there so they can see them. And then one of our Texas primrose. So it has, not blooming now, but you can see the flower on the tag. It's a light yellow, very delicate flower, primrose type flower. So kind of like a paper mache look. Here is some of that. This is a Gregory type salvia in bloom. If you want to attract butterflies and hummingbirds, those are fantastic. Anything with that tubular flower that only they can stick their little beak or their little tongue down in is great for them. We have Hagee Martin roses in, both in the 5-gallon on a trellis and a few big ones. Esperanza, Tacoma stands. That's golden bells, I think, is what they call those. Perennial hibiscus. These are the hibiscus that survive our winter, not tropical, so perennial, several colors of them. They're a long day plant, so they're just starting to develop their buds. When it's hot, the days are long, that's when they bloom. Bridal wreath pyrea. We have 9 left. We sold 89 of those. Before we pass it up, the roses are looking fantastic. This is Red Eden. It's a climbing rose. Red flower. It's a monster, so you need a big space for that. I mean, by monster, I mean 14 feet of climbing craziness. Let's see. How about this brick red? Look at the flower on this. I'm going to pick this one up. It's almost a velvet red. A really beautiful flower. And the roses are absolutely just screaming. They're going crazy right now. They're so happy. Cinco de Mayo, that's a nice one. I like that flower. We'll show that flower sometime. It's almost a delicate, soft flower, but a cool color. I have one of those at my house that I've had for years, and it's beautiful. Drift roses. So we got all kinds of drift roses. Oh, sorry, swinging you all over the place, Michelle. The Japanese maples are leafed out. They're beautiful. Several different varieties of those. They're all over. Okay, drift roses, lots of them. A great 3-foot, 3.5-foot size rose makes sort of a pillowy mound, lots of flowers on them. Easy breezy, a knockout. This is the yellow knockout. So it has the knockout genetics, but a nice yellow flower. And coral. This is one of my favorite knockout roses for color and has the disease and hardiness resistance of knockout. Over here we got the 4-inch bedding plants and perennials, gazinias, some pentazan, marigolds. Over here, mostly sort of perennial stuff, lots of salvias and some Mexican heather, cufia. This is bat-faced cufia. Let's find one right there. If that will focus. Such a cool flower, reminds me of Mickey Mouse. This is another cufia, David Verde. A cufia is a fantastic plant for butterflies and hummingbirds. That flower is tubular, so the nectar's in the back of the flower, so they have to be able to get to it, which means it doesn't get robbed out by all the other bees and other stuff. So it's just kind of their exclusive little flower. And then we've got perennial, again, in 4-inch Coreopsis rudbeckia, which is black-eyed Susan. Oh, almost forgot. Some echinacea, so cone flowers. So if you want to put out a big patch of cone flowers, do it with the 4-inch. Good price point. Angelonia, our first batch of Angelonia for the season. Looks nice. Court perennials over here. Another great option for doing a big perennial border or bed or space. You want to naturalize some perennials, it's a great price point. They're very healthy, happy plants. Some buddleia and quartz, so butterfly bush. We also have tutti frutti and cran raz butterfly bush in 3 gallons. So if you want a big one, we've got those too. We're not even going to go back to the shrubs. We're just going to go through the greenhouse, and then we got to get this place opened up for Sunday. Okay, veggies over here. Well, herbs, pointed at herbs. Although there are veggies in there with the herbs, there's some eggplant and with the basil. Peppers, lots of peppers. Tomatoes. We got tomatoes in baskets. Can we grab one? These have cherry tomatoes all over them. I don't know if you can see them in there, but you see those cherry tomatoes in there? Can you see them? Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh no, you were squinting. Yeah. Okay. Here's a great option. If you've got a planter or something on your patio and you just want to plug something in, these are little combo 1-gallon pots. You just pop them right in. You got several different kinds of flowers in there with them. Some cool color combinations. We got a whole lot more of these outside too. This is one with some different calibrachoas in it. And a cool. Michelle, pan through there and get all that space back in there. Get those hanging baskets, beautiful New Guineas. Some of those begonia baskets are enormous and beautiful. Coleus there in the foreground on the table. Pigeonberry, there's some pigeonberry over there too. Cool. That's just beautiful. We got all kinds of elephant ears back there. By the way, there's alocasia and calocasia, both considered elephant ears in common terminology. Calocasia is for damp feet. So if you got a boggy spot, calocasia will go there, not alocasia. So keep those two when you're looking at them, keep them separate. In here, bougainvillea. We've got a whole hothouse in the back full of bougainvilleas, both big ones on trellises and in pots. Geraniums, or 6-inch geraniums, lots of colors in those. Still loads of hibiscus. Look at that flower. Lots of beautiful hibiscus. And oh, look at the pink, bicolor pink. That's a nice, beautiful geranium. Okay, now we're going to go over here real quick and finish the video, but I just want to say we have the 15510 Imperial from NitroFuss back in stock. It's supposed to rain this evening, so if you want to put some out, it's a great time for it. We are totally in the season for this. Some people look at the calendar and they want to rush it. NitroFuss, that calendar the Garden Line puts out is for the greater Houston area. So, I mean, Dallas to Brownsville basically is the region. So it's a huge range, and it is dependent upon how your grass is performing. Up here in Montgomery County, we're just at the Imperial stage. Our grass is just really starting to green up and fire up. That's when you use Imperial. We also have the 15510 and weed and feed. So if you want to do a herbicide, do not do this before the rain. You put the water out, water your lawn, spread this, and then leave it for 48 hours with out washing it off so that that Trimic herbicide can actually get into the weeds and do its job, and azomite. So basically the Texas two-step there. Anyway, this coming weekend on Saturday, we have NitroFoss coming for a presentation. You can go to our website, click on the picture of the flyer for it, sign up. It is free, but the seating is limited. So make sure you reserve your spot. Anyway, hope the video is helpful and have a blessed Sunday.